Am I the asshole for wearing a different colored bridesmaid dress after the bride tried to purposely make us look unflattering? I love this Bridezilla shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
we did the one where the sister wore the slutty bridesmaid dress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Different
There's a lot of
situation.
drama around weddings, dude,
Yep.
all the time. Like,
Mhm.
there's like I've got 3 saved that are around weddings. It's good shit, man. Recently, I, 28 female, was a bridesmaid in my friend Tara, 28, and Tony, 30, wedding, 30M wedding, along with bridesmaid Amy, 27, Jane, 29, and her sister Lily, 32. I really think the ages are irrelevant, but
Yeah.
Or the names. Like, you were a bridesmaid. Cool. Move on.
the names kind of, I guess, I mean, depends on the story. Anyway, Tara was one of those brides where everything had to be perfect so early on. Tara placed her priority on the logistics. Because of this, Tara had left the details about the bridesmaid dresses for last. Tara had organized a lunch for us in April to talk over the details of the dresses. She handed out swatches and said that the dresses must be in this color and floor length. I asked Tara if she was being serious, to which Tara asked what the problem was. Simply put, the color was ugly and unflattering. Jane also spoke up and said that the color is going to make everyone in the party look bad. Amy also agreed. Tara rolled her eyes at us and said that she was sure and she expected us as bridesmaids to go along with what she had wanted. Lily decided to chime in and say that she thought the color was fine. I think that she said this to prevent her younger sister from going full Bridezilla. For months, Amy, Jane, and I begged Tara to consider a different color, but she wouldn't budge. We asked Lily to ask her sister to reconsider, but she said that she was not the bride and that we should respect her choices. Yeah, no shit, she was the bride, but that doesn't mean that we have to sacrifice the way we look and look unattractive. Amy pointed out that Tara was probably making us look bad on purpose so that she could look better, and that made me furious. And here's where I may be in the wrong. Amy, Jane, and I decided that enough was enough and that Tara was being really unreasonable about this whole thing. And so was Lily. So we decided to lie to Tara and say that we were going to order the dress in the color that she wanted and sent her screenshots of dresses in that color. Meanwhile, the 3 of us created a separate group chat and decided to order dresses that would actually make us look good. We agreed on baby blue and bought the dresses online. Tara didn't ask any more questions about the dress and essentially just took our word for everything that everything was okay. Flash forward to the wedding day. The moment we put on our dresses, Tara lost her shit. She started yelling at us and crying, and Lily had to escort her out of the room. Apparently, she must have gotten ready elsewhere because we didn't see her up until we were called to go to the venue for the ceremony. The fact that they are still fucking there blows my goddamn mind. Anyway, the wedding was great, but Tara was upset. Since the wedding, none of us have heard from Tara. However, Lily and Tony have been texting me, calling us horrible people and claiming we ruined the wedding. Tony even said that Tara almost called off the whole thing and he had to force her to go through with it. Maybe Tara was upset that we didn't get the color that she asked for, but I don't think it was right for her to make us look unattractive. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not about you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's not your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what you look like. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I have my wife here who has obviously been a bride and a bridesmaid. Katie, you've recently just been a bridesmaid in a couple weddings.
Yeah, I was a bridesmaid in like November, and I'm the maid of honor in 2 months.
Nice.
Is your concern in either situation how good you look at someone else's wedding?
No, like when I was the bridesmaid, the dress was like 800 fucking pounds of fabric. I didn't know like what to do with it. I was very concerned. I almost tripped. It was a thing. But like we all had the same dress, different colors. For my sister's wedding, which is coming up, all of us, like me and the bridesmaids, we have a color that we're wearing. And she was like, any dress, whatever. I already have mine. We have a fitting tomorrow, actually. I have to get it hemmed, and my sister's getting her second fitting. But, like, we send her pictures. Like, she has pictures before we buy stuff, and no one's going against the grain. And if they do, I have threatened many people already. Nobody's gonna fuck up my sister's wedding, or they'll be held to.
Yeah, I was the same way, and mine was black. So I was like, here's a website. It was like a Zila or whatever, which is perfect. They have a shit ton. If anyone is listening to this, anyone of our like 3 subscribers that listens to me talk about this shit, if you're planning a wedding, go to that fucking site. It's insane. You get everything in any color that you want. And I was like, go here, pick out a dress, send it to me, let me see it. There you go. I didn't deny anybody anything. I was like, get a floor length one. And then Danny was like, I want a short one. And I was like, I don't care. I don't care. Don't give a shit. Just wear nice shoes.
But even if you were a bridezilla about it and you said, I want this specific dress in this color, and they're like, why does it, again, it's not
still
your
my
day.
wedding. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it bothers you that much, then you ask to not be a bridesmaid so that you can attend the wedding in whatever dress you want. And just be like, listen, this isn't working for me. I don't understand why it's so important for you to look better than the bride at the bride's wedding.
You should never upstage the bride. Ever. Happened at my cousin's wedding. And that was a whole thing. I'm going to go on a little rant real quick because that shit pisses me off to this day.
No, I love tea.
My cousin, we're the same age. He's 2 months older than me. He got married 2022. They just recently had a baby last year. She's super cute. Their wedding, this bitch who like thinks she's a part of our family, but like isn't a part of our family. She calls my aunt and uncle like mom and dad. Mind you, both of her parents are still alive. That I should state that for the record.
I call Travis's parents mom and dad.
Taylor had a girlfriend that did that the first time she met my parents.
With her, it's weird though because she like again thinks she's a part of the family. She comes on family vacations.
You're trying to tell me I'm not black?
We just skipped over that part. It's just we know. We know, Matt. We know. Continue.
So, day of the wedding, I'm in like an emerald green dress, you know.
Ooh, nice.
I know. It looked really good. Bought off Amazon, $30. Let's go. And her name is Lexi. I know she's not going to listen to this. I don't give a shit. Her name's Lex. And shows up in a hot pink short dress. I had issues with it. Everyone else had issues with it. The bride apparently had no issues. And none of us girl cousins were asked to be bridesmaids or anything because she didn't want to pick between us. There's only like 4 of us. Yeah. But yet Lex helped her with her hair, helped her with her makeup and all this shit. I'm like, what? You're literally not in this family. I don't understand.
Get out. Yeah.
My sister specifically told everyone she is not allowed to be anybody's +1 to her wedding. If that bitch shows up at the venue, she's getting thrown the fuck out by me personally.
I did that and I fucked up at my own wedding because I sent my bubby, my grandma, her invitation to her apartment at the time. I think she was still at an apartment. She lives in a nursing home now. I sent it to her apartment, not realizing that my aunt would get her mail and become her +1.
Yeah.
So, although I never got shit about actually not inviting her. So, don't know what, but I did hear that my uncle threatened her before she walked into the venue. So, that worked out.
Love that.
Yeah. Also, my cousin's husband was wearing sweatpants, and Crocs.
He didn't know that it was like a wedding is what he told us. Their country.
Yeah, he was like, if I knew it was like a wedding, I was like, well, it is still a wedding.
What do you mean a wedding?
Right? I was like, dude. So I think the whole mix-up was our wedding was at 10 a.m. on a Sunday. It was a brunch wedding.
Okay.
Dude, highly recommend it. It's cheaper. You get continental breakfast and fucking bacon.
Oh, I love bacon.
It's amazing.
We had a continental breakfast buffet that got served everyone. Eggs.
I think it was prime rib
bacon,
too, or
sausage.
something.
Yeah, there was prime rib in there.
That's fair. That's fair.
The only thing we didn't do was an open bar because we both don't drink and I don't give a shit. I'm not paying for you to get drunk. Sorry.
Completely reasonable.
I got other things to pay for, man.
Completely reasonable.
And it's 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, mimosas, baby, mimosas.
Yeah, those I think were past. I think you got like one free like mimosa or like the champagne or whatever.
Nice.
And then they got it was like a movie themed kind of wedding. So you got like little like those raffle tickets was like your movie ticket. You get one free drink on us pretty much. That's so
cute. Oh, I love themes.
It was adorable.
So everyone got one free drink on us plus the champagne. So that's
and then Travis, whenever he found me in a random like spot, he's like, "Yo, where are those tickets at?" I had like a roll in my pocket.
Yeah, we gave people that we liked extra free drinks, like
as you should.
Yeah, he's like, at one point, he's like, "I've been looking for you for 10 minutes."
Give me a ticket.
Sorry. But
yeah, definitely the asshole.
Absolutely the asshole. Also, I was looking through the comments. The original color of the dress was terracotta. So that's like for Matthew, that's a burnt orange color.
You said for Matthew?
For Matthew.
I was like, that's a street in Crystal Lake.
Yeah, no, I knew by the minute I said it, his face was like, "Yep, I don't know what the fuck that is." Did you Google it?
It's the color of flower pots.